Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Lutke, and I'm here today with Bricker Ware of the Frazee Fire Department. Hi, Bricker.
Hello, Hank.
Boy, it's a gorgeous day in Minnesota, isn't it?
Beautiful. The leaves are looking amazing this fall.
Yeah, and, and speaking of color of things, there's this yellow thing behind us here that says Frazee Fire Department on it.
Yes, that's one of our grass rigs for the Frazee Fire Department.
And I'm sure they've been getting some work out this fall.
Yes, we've had a couple of them.
But the other thing we want to talk about, it's October, and what happens in October?
Well, it will be Fire Prevention Week in October.
You got it.
And for us, what we are going to do is we have the elementary kids come down to the fire hall, and we take and talk about fire safety. Fire safety being good fires, bad fires. We talk about wearing seatbelts for safety that way. We also discuss having a safe place to go to in case there's a fire around your house.
Well, and, for instance, say, I have a fire in my house, and of course I have a two-story structure, Say I'm upstairs, what do I do?
Well, for sure, go to your window. Don't crawl underneath your bed or go hide in your closet. And next thing, we'll check if your door is closed. Check the door with the back of your hand to make sure that it's not hot. So if there's a fire outside your door, then the only way you can go is out your window. And if you're open your window, and we'll stand down there and we'll say jump, and we'll catch you, Mayor.
Whoa, it's going to take two of you.
Or we'll have a ladder to help you get down.
And that's going to have to be a good ladder too.
Well, it's got to be a good ladder for us also.
But, this is something you guys do every year, and I know you get the kids down from school to learn about what's going on.
Yes, after we do a little bit of information in the classroom, we take them out to the apparatus room. We'll show them our fire trucks, go through what a lot of the tools are for. Then we will open up the trucks and take some hoses out, and we'll squirt some water with them. So you get to squirt an actual water hose. We'll make a smoke tunnel so they can simulate crawling on their hands and knees to a safe place. Sometimes they'll get on the old fire truck and they'll start spinning the siren, and that's always fun for the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, until the ears go.
Until the ears go. And also with that, I'd like to thank the firemen that volunteer their time. We also invite Vergas Fire Department and Wolf Lake, so we'll probably have a couple firemen from there, because even though the school's in Frazee, we cover a wider range of area for our kids, so kids from those fire departments are also going to our school.
Well, and of course, our fire department, reaches a long ways too, but we'll talk a little bit about that in the next segment. But, we have the Wolf Lake here as a local assisting fire department. Vergas is another one that we assist with, and we have mutual agreement with Perm, Detroit Lakes, Carsonville, and I think that's it, I think.
For the most part, unless a department needs us somewhere else. I mean, we all work together, because no matter how much equipment you have, you never have enough. And so if we all have a little bit of the piece of the pie, then we can help each other out when we need it most.
So this is going to be Tuesday, October 9th.
Yes, from probably about 8:30 in the morning till approximately 11:30.
All right, that'll be great. And what grades will be here?
Well, down at the fire hall, we'll have kindergarten, first and second, along with possibly some preschool.
Oh, my grade.
Yes. Well, up at the high school, we'll have the elementary, third, fourth, and fifth grade. And for me, fifth grade was a lot of fun all 3 years.
I tell you, this is a great thing, and I'm glad that we do this every year. And so, if you want to see the kids have a good time and learn something, you can always stop by and be on the fringes here, because October 9th, and again, the time, Bricker?
Tuesday from about 8:30 till 11:30.
All right. And with that, we'll be right back with Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Lutke, and I'm still here with Bricker Ware from the Frazee Fire Department, which is a total voluntary organization.
Yes, it is volunteer. That's for sure.
How many members do we have right now, Bricker?
Approximately 25.
And how many townships do we help with?
Well, we help with Gorman, well, of course, City of Frazee, Burlington, Hobart, Evergreen, Silverleaf, and Heideland.
Yeah.
I think I've got them all.
Yeah.
If I left one out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if we did, we are sorry. But that's a big area. especially with the lakes and everything we have around here. It's hard to get to some of these places.
It's not always the quickest route, especially if we're heading out towards Heideland or assisting Carsonville.
Yeah, and Carsonville is what, 25 miles away or so?
Yes, it's a little jaunt.
Yeah. But, you know, you guys work basically for nothing.
Well, we do get $8 an hour for on-call.
Yeah, but then you got to burn something.
Well, yes, that's true. If you're doing it for the pay, then I definitely think you're in it for the wrong reasons, because you get a part-time job somewhere else for a lot more money. You have to have a love of it, like the camaraderie, a little bit of excitement in it once in a while, but you have to have that willing to serve other people. And, you know, we all can help out in different ways in the community, and for these 25 guys, this is how we feel it's best for us to help the community out.
Well, and it's great because not only does it give us a strong fire department that runs on its heart and soul, but it also helps keep your taxes down out there, because these guys do volunteer work, and they do so much volunteer training. Every Wednesday night you guys are down here working.
There's always something to train on, whether you specialize in the rescue rigs with using the Jaws of Life, grass fires, doing pumper training, interior attack, wildland fire training, confined space.
Hose checking.
Hose testing, hazmat, bloodborne pathogens. I mean, the list could go on and on.
And the big thing not only is this stuff isn't cheap.
Well, no, they when you put a fire department sticker on it, they put a little extra price tag on it usually.
Well, you know, and I know we continue to upgrade equipment all the time, specifically because we don't want you guys going out with nothing, and we don't want you people out there having these guys show up where you're both going to end up in a dangerous situation that we can't handle.
Yes, usually to get a fireman situated, besides doing probably 80 hours of in-house train, or not in-house, but firefighter 1, firefighter 2 training. Also, the gear probably runs about $2,500. So it's an investment. So I mean, we don't want just a fireman in here for 3 years and leaving. Also, it's for the city's angle of it. I mean, hopefully that you're going to stick around for 10, 15, 20. We had some guys that were here 30, 35 years. So there were some veterans we had on the department when I got on.
Well, I really appreciate you being on the program here, Bricker. And I'm just going to mention one other thing that's going on also this week. You know, it's Sunday. We've got the Oktoberfest, our 16th annual, and it'll be at the Frazee Event Center. And we'll be having Leon Olson Band from New Ulm, Wee Willie from Moorhead. We'll have German food and cash bar available, and $10 a person admission. Doors it says noon to 8, but we know we open the doors about 10:30, you know, because we want to come in, because you guys all eat, and you can come in and dance. But I appreciate you, Bricker, being on the program, and all the fire department and you guys do. We're always looking for volunteers, too. So.
Yep. Come submit an application down at the city office. We're always looking for more firemen, or whether it's firemen or even for the Frazee Rescue. They're looking for medical assistance, too.
And with that, we'll be back on Spotlight on Frazee next week.